We are live.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome
So,
back.
Nivium, you want to explain to the crowd why we weren't podcasting yesterday like we should have been?
I was spending Easter with my mother.
Yay! Hey,
That's the
Okami, you
thing
want
we
to
have
explain
later.
why we didn't do a podcast last week? Yes, I would be glad to explain that to you. Thank you for asking. Last week, I was on a tournament known as Arcade Pit, and it was loads of fun. I managed to... So, the guy who runs it, Smite, he's doing a tournament. So it's a sign-up tournament, so my team member and I, we signed up. And not only did we manage to win our round, we managed to get the third best score on Arcade Pit ever. So that felt really good, being able to do that. But that's what prevented us from podcasting last week. In these past few weeks, in terms of real life, I got a job, which also partially blames why we were a little late starting, because
For once.
because I had to take the bus there to make sure I knew how to get there by bus, and because of that, we literally just started this like I got home around 10 minutes ago, so I am very good at preparing, as you can clearly tell.
Yup.
But last week was my first week on the job. It was a pretty solid job. Just a little bit of manual labor. I basically just do laundry. But it's not too bad. So, and I should be getting my first paycheck, I think, midway through this week. So, a little bit of extra money. And as for what I've been doing in terms of games, I started playing a bunch of different things. On my own time, I started playing ukulele. So this is the Banjo 3 that people have been waiting for. Basically, it's Banjo-Kazooie, but not Rare, because Rare would never make a proper Banjo-Kazooie game again. Which is a shame. And ukulele is really good. It's got like, the Banjo-Kazooie feel to a T. Really solid. The humor is really good. The fourth wall breaking is always spot on. Highly recommend it. I also, through Humble Bundle, picked up a game called Tricky Towers, which I have been playing a lot with friends. So Tricky Towers is basically, imagine Tetris, except it's competitive multiplayer, and you have to deal with physics. So there's 3 different modes. There's one where you have to build a tower this height, the fastest. Whoever does it first and has a tower that can stay wins. There's a mode where you have to stack you have to put as many blocks on your playing field as you can without going above the line. And then there's a mode where you have to survive for as long as you can without your tower toppling over. And there's abilities that you can get that you can either use to help yourself or to hinder other players. Like, one of my favorites is the ability that makes it so instead of having a normal Tetris piece, instead you have to balance something like, say, a piano or a windmill. It really adds to the chaos, and it's a really solid game. Even if you didn't get it through Humble Bundle when it was $1, and he's gone. Even if you didn't get it when it was $1 through Humble Bundle, you can still get it for only $6 on Steam. So I highly recommend it if you want some really chaotic action.
Yeah.
Besides that, I played one other thing, which is like the big one of this week for me. Or these past few weeks, to be more exact. Persona 5.
Oh, Jesus.
So this is the continuation of the Persona series, of course, and it is awesome. There's really no other way to put it other than it's awesome. As some may know, I'm currently trying to do a Let's Play of it while dodging Atlus's copyright bullshit. But from what I've played so far, I've really been enjoying it. The combat's pretty spot on despite all the memes you may see of the battle menu for the game. Or hell, even the frickin' Mo video from Simpsons. But Really solid. The combat, once you learn how the combat menu works, you can basically do whatever you want really fast. It's really nice and fast-paced. And that's you dancing.
Yeah.
And the chat's saying that
White
you
boy
look
dancing.
like...
White
because
boy dancing.
you're dancing because the chat is saying that you need a haircut because you look like a girl.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's too gruff.
But
I got these boots from Angelina, and it was so great. They fit my feet so well, and it goes really nice with this little dress.
But yeah, I've got a little bit of a problem when it comes to Persona 5. The game has been out for about 2 weeks, and for my Let's Play, I've already recorded 60 episodes. Basically, my daily routine for a day that, like a day where I have work is I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work, I get back, I edit anything I shot from the previous day. I get in a call with friends to watch them, because I'm watching a friend of mine go through Danganronpa 2 and seeing his reactions to it. And then once that's done, it's like 2 in the morning, my parents have gone to bed, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna have to worry about being interrupted, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do some recording, and usually get like 3 or 4 episodes recorded, then head to bed, rinse and repeat the next day. Someone help me with my life. I've made some very terrible life decisions. I am gonna go cry in the corner now.
Go. He just gets up, he's just like, fuck it, man. I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, right after this podcast ends, I'm gonna have to head out again anyway, so...
I've still got to tweak the settings for recording stuff like Castle Crashers and Elsword, and God knows the video is going to come out choppy again.
I mean, I have not been recording Castle Crashers, because it's not really the kind of game that would really require multiple people recording it. You could just have one person record and it should be fine.
Oh yeah, but it's like I'm just having trouble getting all the settings set up. The noise gate and noise suppression, especially for voice recording.
Okay, fair. So that is what I have been doing. You want to talk about what you've been doing then?
Well, in all honesty, I've been with a few schmucks playing, and I'm not no word of a lie. I've been playing Roblox games, a little bit of Warframe on the side, but mainly Roblox. A particular game I like is a game made by Vitex R called Arcane Adventures, and it's like an Elements game, which I really have like. I really like element type fighting games. So we got pretty far on that. Speaking of Warframe, they have their Tenno Expression contest going on right now. And here's what it says. If Kubro Egg and Threshcone hunting is your thing, we have the contest for you. Partake in some Easter fun, showcase your creativity, and celebrate the season with the Tenno Eggs Expression contest. Submit your Warframe-themed Easter egg design in the official thread for your chance to win Platinum. Full details and rules for entry here. This contest starts now until April 20th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get cracking, Tenno. So I thought that was really nice, and I might work on an egg like that and just like send it in.
All right, that's pretty cool. Anything else you want to talk about that you've been doing, or is that the main thing?
Well, I mean, I don't want to dive too far into like the whole Roblox thing, because I know like not a lot of people are gonna see that as like one of the more interesting things. I honestly didn't have time to plan for facts. I was cleaning my house the entire like 3 days.
Yeah, we've both been busy.
Yeah,
that's the short version of it. Although you don't have to go to school, so.
Well, yeah. Still, though, I gotta find a way to pay the bills.
Get a job. Do what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, I'm trying. Nobody is hiring in my area for some reason. Like, I'll send in my application to like 3 or 4 different places, and I'll keep trying. Every single one of them just.
Yo, if you want to, I might be able to recommend you to where I work. You might. They're always open to some extra hands.
I might apply to the theater in the Super Mall near my area.
All
In
right.
all honesty.
That sounds like a pretty good entry job. Shall we go on to some news?
Sure.
All right. So there was a Nintendo Direct not too long ago. So I've got a notepad here with most of the stuff that was talked about in the Nintendo Direct. So we're going to be going down the list. First of all, Hey Pikmin, which is the 2D Pikmin game for the 3DS. That is going to be launching July 28th alongside a Pikmin amiibo. Ever Oasis, which was announced however long ago. I still remember when it was announced as like a new IP. That launches June 23rd. I'm probably not going to get that one, but I'll probably pick it up down the road. It looks interesting enough. Monster Hunter Stories. It's Monster Hunter, so I might pick it up, I might not. I still need to play a lot more Monster Hunter 4, though. Or even in Final Fantasy Explorers, the Monster Hunter-ish Final Fantasy game. But that's going to be coming out in fall. Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters, which is basically the Pokemon Crystal of Yokai Watch, like the third version of Yokai Watch 2. That's going to be coming out in fall. Culticept Revolt, which I talked about briefly during the podcast where I was talking about the NIS presentation. That came up. That looks really interesting. I'll probably get that because it looks like a good multiplayer game. That's going to be coming out August 29th. What I am going to be getting at launch, because I've already got on pre-order, is RPG Maker Fez. So, I've used RPG Maker before. I like using it on my free time. And now I'll be able to use it on the go. And that's going to be coming out June 27th. Miitopia has been talked about, which will be releasing in 2017. So, Miitopia, it's an RPG with Miis. So you pretty much get to make your own story, like watch your Mii characters interact, get to do stuff like that. Looks kind of interesting. Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentina is going to be getting a season pass for all the DLC. Kirby's Blowout Blast, or sorry, I skipped over one. Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, you can get now on the 3DS for free as a download. Kirby's Blowout Blast, you will be able to get in the summer. And I do believe that's also going to be a free download. Bye Bye Box Boy, the finale of the trilogy of Box Boy games, is available now. So you can go get that in the eShop. 3 new Zelda amiibo were announced. A Majora's Mask Link, a Twilight Princess Link, and a Skyward Sword Link. So, more money for me to spend on amiibo. I am looking at my amiibo shelf and wondering where my life has gone. Speaking of amiibo, the Cloud Core and Bayonetta amiibo are finally coming. And there's going to be 2 variations of each. So that's another 6 amiibo on the plate. 9 if you count the 3 new Zelda amiibo. 10 if you count the new Pikmin amiibo. It's going to be expensive.
No kidding.
ARMS, the like Rock'em Sock'em Robots-ish game for the Switch, has gotten its release date, and it's going to be coming out June 16th. Along with that, there is also going to be a new color for the Joy-Cons. There's going to be neon yellow Joy-Cons, and there's also going to be Joy-Con battery packs to increase the lifespan for your Joy-Con, like make the battery last longer. Those will be coming out June 16th. Mario Kart 8, I misspelled Deluxe in my notes, so apparently now Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Some content was shown for that. It was mostly stuff that was already shown, but that's going to be coming out soon, as in next week soon, which is like crazy. Ultra Street Fighter 2. There was talk about 2 characters that we already knew were returning, Evil Ryu, and my favorite one because the name sounds so stupid, Violent Ken.
Violent Ken.
Yep, Violent Ken.
Evil Ryu and Violent Ken.
But a mode that I was not aware of, that actually looks really cool, is a first-person mode. So this is a mode where basically you get to put in all of your commands through motion controls. Like, you can actually throw a Hadouken, and you can do stuff like that in first-person mode with the Joy-Cons. That looks really cool, and I'm really curious to see how it works. Ultra Street Fighter 2 is going to be releasing May 26th, so I'll be picking that up.
Yeah.
Minecraft for Switch, because Minecraft has to be on every single system ever. It's going to be available May 11th, along with the Super Mario Mashup Pack. So, if you're into Minecraft, it's going to be on the Switch. No specific release date other than available summer for these next two, Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania. I have the collector's edition of Sonic Mania on pre-order.
The Sonic returns. The Sonic returns.
I was waiting for it. But the special edition for Sonic Mania looks pretty cool because you basically get a Sonic statue that's standing on a Sega Genesis, which is really cool. Sonic Forces, we've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. Looks like it's going to be two different variations of Sonic. This next game does not have an official finalized title. Project Makuru. That name is not final, but the game itself looks really cool. So from what I've seen, it is a tile flipping game. So you flip tiles to basically have the most tiles. That's most of what was shown, but this will be available in summer, so I guess I'll find out more about it then. Then I believe this is the THQ part? No, that's later. Fate Extella is coming July 25th. I remember nothing about this, so let's pretend that doesn't exist. Disgaea 5 Complete is going to be releasing May 23rd. I talked about this back at the NIS presentation. I'll be picking up Disgaea 5. It will be the first of the Disgaea games I will get the honor of playing. This next one I am really excited for because this also comes out next week. Puyo Puyo Tetris. So this is Tetris with Puyo Pop.
What?
So it's like it starts as playing Tetris, and then you have to, after a few seconds, you have to switch to playing Puyo Puyo Pop. So you have to basically manage how you play between both of the games. Really cool idea, and I'll probably be playing it a lot with friends when it comes out. Now on to a few more surprising things that will be coming out. Monopoly for Switch, which I guess it's not that surprising, but the idea is pretty neat. Like, you basically have the Switch tablet, like, placed down like it's an actual board for a board game. It will use the HD rumble, so you can actually feel the dice moving around through the HD rumble.
Huh.
I might pick it up because the concept alone sounds interesting, even if it's just fucking Monopoly. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, Rayman Legends, or Rayman games in general are pretty good, so I will be grabbing this when it comes out. It will be coming 2017, do not know when yet. Sign Mora EX, coming summer, don't know what that is, moving on. Ballad Chasers Nightwear, don't know what that is, moving on, also coming summer. The next one, though, is one that I, along with everybody else, probably was not expecting. So, this is really the game that shows that, at least to me, that Nintendo is really pushing for having third-party support for the Switch. You want to guess what game it is, Nivium?
I'm gonna fail so hard at this. I'm kind of scared to guess. Go ahead.
No, guess. I want to see you guess.
Motherfucking.
You don't know what it is, so I can't judge you anyway if you get it wrong.
Mega Man. Totally.
Oh, yeah, because that's totally third party.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. No. What it actually is, and it's probably the last thing I expected, Payday 2. Payday 2 is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. That is a weird sentence.
Nintendo, I thought you guys were pacifists. What the fuck? There isn't even blood in the Zelda games. What the fuck, Nintendo?
Surprised. Well, Embraer games have been on previous Nintendo consoles.
I just saw this dude message me. He's like, Skyrim, Sky fucking Rim.
I mean,
He hears you say it. And he's
I mean,
like,
Skyrim is going to be on the Switch as well. That's already been confirmed.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Definitely, I'll be picking it up. Namco Museum, that's going to be coming in the summer. It's Namco Museum. You can play a bunch of classics. A standalone Switch dock was announced, so that way, if you want to get a Switch dock to put somewhere else, you can just have it with you. Like, for example, in my case, since I run the gaming club that's at my school, I would probably get a Switch dock to keep in the room. Although at the same time, by the time it comes out, that's going to be really close to my graduation, so it may not even be worth it for that reason. Oh shit. Did the podcast go offline? I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Great. Hang on. Right.
I think it might be the storms affecting it.
It could be. Are we back online?
Give it a minute.
Better be.
No.
Well, fuck. Oh.
Oh.
Come on.
See if we're back.
Just to make sure, Steam, you're not... Okay, you're not downloading something. Yeah, it looks like we're back. Okay, that was weird.
Back online.
Yep. Okay, so I don't know how
Sorry
much...
about that, guys.
Yeah, slight technical difficulties. So, I don't know how much... I know when I was talking about Payday 2, we were still online, so I'll just start from there. Namco Museum coming summer. Standalone Switch dock coming May 19th. And then the last thing that was talked about was the actual release date for Splatoon 2. So, Splatoon 2 has been announced to be coming out July 21st with 3 new amiibo. And there was a new multiplayer mode that was shown off. It's not like a 4 versus 4 in this case. Instead, we have... I'm just making sure the stream does not go offline again. But we have a new multiplayer mode that's just 4 players, and you try to basically get missions done. It's not like a 4 versus 4.
Huh.
And along with that, there will be 3 new amiibo for Splatoon 2, which puts us up to 13 new amiibo I'm going to have to pre-order. Good,
13 new amiibo.
Nice knowing you, Walt. Oh, the stream went offline again. Motherfucker. Do you have any...
Do you want to call it short here?
Yeah, we'll be calling it short. But I'm going to at least this week, the stream decides to cooperate more, then at least you'll have double the notes you can talk about.
Actually, if next time we do this, we might... Well, I hope we can double the time, or at least add the lost time onto the next stream, so we can kind of make up for that.
Sure do. It all depends on how much information we have. Because if we don't have much to talk about, then no reason to prolong it, right?
I'll let everyone know in the chat.
Alright. Are we back online? Please tell me we're back online.
Looks like it.
Alright, cool. This is going to be fun to edit, because this is going to be 3 different segments I have to put together.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm probably going to have to do that when I get home today. So, fun times. And because of that, we are going to be calling this stream short, because the internet does not seem to be holding up well. So, if you want to keep talking.
Oh yeah. So looks like the connection is affecting the stream on Twitch. We're gonna close it down for today, but the week after, when we stream next time, we'll be able to get everything set up and get you guys all caught up on everything.
Yeah.
Again, we apologize for this. This usually doesn't happen.
Yeah. So I guess, as always, we will close out our game of the week. What's your game of the week?
Huh? My game of the week?
Mm-hmm.
Arcane Adventures, definitely. It's balanced out and it's got a few bugs, but it's a great game nonetheless.
My game of the week is Persona 5, surprising nobody. Alright, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks for hopefully better internet connections. Bye!
Later.